and welcome to another daily devotion as we continue this series of merging our prayers into our practices. And that manifests itself into our ministry teams and different opportunities that people in a congregational church. We talk about the priesthood of all believers. In other words, you don't have to be ordained like me. Might not be preaching in front of a congregation. You say, well, I don't like public speaking, and who am I to get up there? But whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're a high-powered lawyer or you've just graduated high school or never graduated at all, or you've got a graduate degree from some prestigious university, no matter who you are, you have a ministry. From a junior high kid up to a 80-year-old woman living in assisted housing. Because wherever you are, the light of God shines through you. And so one of the biggest parts about being on the personnel team is finding the right people who will help continue to grow the vision. Vision casters, really, is what I would call them, who have a belief and see where the church is, what its values are, and can help push people and move this ship, if you will, to a destination with God. And so you search for people who have gifts and talents to empower others, but also have skills and gifts not only individually, but who also can see that they're part of a wider body, which isn't always too easy to do. In the book of 1 Corinthians, Paul talks about some personnel issues when he says the people of the church are playing favorites. Some people like Silas and Apollos, and they say he's a much better preacher than that Paul, who's kind of dull and boring and puts everybody to sleep. So we're going to go to church just on the Sundays that he's preaching. Whew, that can be tough when church members start to talk about one person over another. Or worse yet, when one staff member starts to act as though they're better than another. And so one of the really important things that personnel does is connect with each of our individual staff members, and not only hearing them individually, supporting them in the ministry and gifts that they have, but also creating this team environment where it's not anybody's solo show and one person's up here and everybody else is down on the ground level. And that's really, I think, reflects a congregational model where just like the priests aren't up here and the people are down here, but they all are before God on one level playing field, all sin and fall short of the glory of God. Everybody needs God in an equal portion. And I hope our staff reflect that as well, even though they're in a wide range of places in their faith, their doubts, their relationship with God, or struggling in that relationship with God. In many ways, that also mirrors the places of our church and the people who come to it. So we thank the personnel team, and what is a very challenging sometimes, but also at the same time a very exciting role to choose the players who play for the First Congregational team. Thanks for all your support, and we look forward to future personnel devotions this week.